Good morning to all of you. Welcome to EdX classes. Myself Vaishali Karvati, chemistry educator of EdX. Today I am going to discuss about the important topic silicates, which is important for the NEET examination point of view, and this is of the 11th class carbon family. Right? Look at what are the important points and where the examiner will ask you the questions from this topic. We will discuss previous year questions also in this session. Look at what is first of all we want to know about the silicates. Definition of the silicates here. Silicates are the metal derivatives. Silicates are metal derivatives of silicic acid. Silicic acid. Here the silicic acid formula is given by H4SiO4 and this can be written as SiOH4 here. This is of the silicic acid here. This is similar to that of the hydrochloric acid, right? So H3BO3. Now, silicates are the metal derivatives of silicic acid, which is given by the H4SiO4, and this general formula is given by SiO4 4 minus here. SiO4 4 minus. The general formula for the silicates is SiO4 4 minus. So, silicon forms a class of compounds with the oxygen called as the silicates. Look at in this case, silicon plus oxygen will give you the silicates, and these are having of the general formula is SiO4 4 minus here. Now, the basic unit here, look at the structure here. In this case, Si oxygen minus, and here it is of oxygen minus, here it is of oxygen minus, here it is of oxygen minus. Look at this is the tetrahedral structure, and which is having of the sp3 hybridization. sp3 hybridization here. Now, these silicates are formed by, general preparation is silicates are formed by heating of metal oxide or metal carbonates with sand. Sand means here we have to take the SiO2, right? So look at Na2CO3 reacting with the fused with the sand here, then that will give you the Na4 SiO4 unit here. Na4 SiO4. Now the basic unit of this structure is SiO4 4 minus here. This is the basic unit of the silicate structure, and this possesses the sp3 hybridization and the tetrahedral structure. Now look at whenever we are examining the top of view, whenever we are examining the basic unit of silicates from the top of view, then look at in this case here we from this in this direction we are seeing this. Now look at this oxygen and the silicon is visible. This oxygen and silicon is visible, but this oxygen is not visible here, right? And these two oxygens are visible. Then we have to mention the top view of the representation is, look at the top view. Here we are taking this Si oxygen minus, and here it is of oxygen minus, here it is of oxygen minus, here it is of oxygen minus. Whenever we are seeing from this in this direction, here we are seeing from in this direction, then this oxygen and this silicon is visible here, but not of this oxygen here. So we will write this as oxygen as the complete circle and the silicon with the dotted circle, right? Dotted circle, and here oxygen negative charge. Look at here. This will be oxygen minus, and here this will be the oxygen minus. So look at, these are the structures. Top view of the representation. This is the top view representation here. Look at this oxygen. We have to take the complete circle as the oxygen. Here, and dot with the silicon here. So this is the top view representation. Top view. Next one is, look at the classification of the silicates here. These are the very important here. In the case of the classification, orthosilicates, pyrosilicates, cyclic silicates, chain silicates, sheet silicates, and the three-dimensional silicate. In this case, we have the chain silicates will be of the two types, that is of the double chain, single chain silicates and the double chain silicates. Single chain and double chain silicates. The examiner will ask you the questions from this segment only. Here, classification of the silicates are 7 types, that is of the orthosilicates, pyrosilicates, cyclic silicates, chain silicates, sheet silicates, three-dimensional silicates here. Now look at in the case of the orthosilicates, the common general unit is SiO4 4 minus here. SiO4 4 minus is the general unit of the orthosilicates. Now in the case of the pyrosilicates, we have to take the two SiO4 units and one oxygen atom is shared between the two silicate units here. So look at, in this case of the orthosilicates, these simplest silicates which contain of the discrete of SiO4 4 minus here, SiO4 4 minus. Now we already know that the structure is this one. Yes, this is the general formula of the orthosilicates here, and these examples are important here: phenacite, willemite, and the olivinite, zircon, right? Zirconite. ZR SiO4 4 minus. The coordination number of the ZR 4 plus is the 8 here. So look at, in this case, we are writing the representation of the top view representation. I told you that top view representation is of the take the complete circle oxygen, and we have to take the complete circle as the oxygen under the dotted, right? So look at here, this is the oxygen minus, this is of the oxygen minus. This is the top view representation here. This is of the top view representation. In this case, we have the general formula is Si, total oxygens are 4 and the charges will be 1, 2, 3, 4. That is the basic unit of the orthosilicates here. Now look at, coming to the second one is, here it is of pyrosilicates. In the case of the pyrosilicates, we have to take the SiO4 4 minus units are 2 units. We have to take the 2 SiO4 units. Then one oxygen atom is linked in between the 2 SiO4 4 minus units. Then the structure will be like this. Look at here. We are taking of this Si, oxygen minus, oxygen minus, oxygen minus, oxygen minus. Now Si, oxygen minus, here also oxygen minus, oxygen minus, and oxygen minus. These two oxygen atoms will be combined so that only one oxygen atom is linked in between these two SiO4 units. Then we will get the structure is SiO4 minus, oxygen minus, oxygen minus. Here oxygen is linked with the silicon atoms. Now look at how many silicon atoms are there. Si, complete. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 oxygen atoms are there, right? 7 oxygen atoms. And what is the charges here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So here it is of 6 minus. This is the general unit of the, this is the general formula of the pyrosilicates here. Example is hemimorphite. Hemimorphite here. So whenever we are seeing the representation of the top view representation, look at the top view representation. In this case, we will write the top view representation as, look at, this is of the dotted line as the silicates here, and again this oxygen. Look at here, this will be the oxygen. Yes. Now here, this will be the oxygen. This will be the oxygen here. Look at, in this case, Si2O7 6 minus. This is the top view presentation. Top view representation here. Clear? Now, next one is coming to this one is, here look at, in this case, we will see the cyclic silicates. Third one is the cyclic silicates. In this case, look at in the cyclic silicates, when 2 oxygen atoms of the each SiO4 4 minus, when the 2 oxygen atoms of each SiO4 4 minus units are shared, each other cyclic or the ring cyclics are obtained. The primary unit of cyclic units is, look at, in this case, we are taking of the units as SiO4 minus, minus, and here it is of minus, here it is of O minus here. Now, we will take this representation as like this. In this case, So look at in this case, these two oxygen atoms are shared between the two SiO4 units. These two oxygen atoms are shared between the two oxygen units here. Now look at, write the structural formula here. In this case, the structural formula will be Si, and here total oxygen atoms will be, two oxygen atoms are completely sharing and two oxygen atoms are partially sharing. That means we can take the SiO3. And what are the charges here in this case? This will be having of the charges will be of the, this will be having of the charges will be of the 2 minus here. SiO3 minus 2 here, but not of the 3 minus here. Look at, this is the 2 minus. Here only we are taking of this single unit here. In this case of the single unit, sharing of the contribution of the atoms will be the contribution of oxygen atoms will be the oxygen atoms will be 3. Sharing of oxygen atoms will be the 2 here. Sharing of oxygen atoms will be the 2. So the general formula for this is, here it is of SiO3 and here it is of the 2 minus. This is for only one single unit. Whenever we are taking of the n units, then we will get the SiO3n, and here it is of minus 2n here. This is the general formula for the cyclic silicates here. Look at the structure representation here. Next one is, coming to this one is, whenever here we are taking of the 3 units, whenever we are taking of the 3 units, look at the general formula for the single unit is SiO3 minus of 2n here, n into. Whenever we are taking of the n is the 3 units, then the formula will be SiO3 3 power minus of 2 into 3 here. Then the general formula will be Si3O9, and here it is of the 6 minus here. If you are taking of the 1 unit, 2 unit, 3 units, 4 unit, 5th unit and the 6th unit, then the general formula will be SiO3, and here it is of the n minus of 2n here. Look at, we are taking of the 6 units here, 6 units. Then that will be represented as the Si6 and the O18 of the minus 12 here. This is the formula here. Si6 O18. This is the O18 here, because we already have 3. Now look at, this is the Si cyclic silicates. Next one is, in the case of the chain structures, in this case of the chain structures, chains may be single chain or the double chain. In the single chain silicates, each tetrahedral shares the 2 oxygens of its 4 oxygens, corners with the 2 other tetrahedrons here. Look at, in this case, we are taking of the 2 tetrahedral units, then 2 oxygen atoms are shared here. 2 oxygen atoms are shared. Then we have to write the general formula is Si. And the next one is, 2 oxygen atoms are shared. 2 oxygen atoms are shared means 2 oxygen atoms are completely there, and 2 oxygen atoms are shared, 0.5, 0.5. Then we will take the SiO3 here, SiO3. And what are the charges here? This will be of the minus 2 charges. This will be of the minus 2 charges here. Yes. So look at, we will have one more formula here. Then general formula for chain silicates is SiO3 power minus 2, and whenever we are taking of n units, SiO3 power n into minus of 2n here. Now look at, whenever we are taking of the number of units, then we will get the long chain. That means this chain structure will be the infinite. Whenever we are taking in the cyclic form, that will be the finite here. That will be of the finite. Now sharing of the oxygen atoms, in this case, sharing of oxygen atoms will be 2, and contribution of oxygen atoms will be 3 here. So these are the important points here. Now look at this. In the case of the double chain silicates means we are taking of a single chain as this one, and again another layer will be combined with this layer. Then we will get the double chain silicates. That means we are taking of the single chain in the 2 forms. Then we will get the double chain silicates. Now in this case, we have to write the formulas here. We have to write the formula for the double chain silicates. Now look at, in this case, in the case of the double chain silicates, we will get the 2 types of sharings. Here. So whenever you are seeing the at the corners, oxygen sharing will be 3. At the center, oxygen sharing will be 3 here. So look at, in this case, we are taking of this We are taking the structure is like this, oxygen minus oxygen, and here it is of oxygen here. Now so look at it. This is the corners here. At the corners, only 2 oxygens are sharing here, and at the center, 3 oxygens are sharing here. At the center, 3 oxygens are sharing. So look at the 2 types of unit cells we are providing here. 2 types of unit cells are providing here. 2 types of unit cells. 2 types of unit cells. In this case of 2 types of unit cells, we have to take the first one is 2 oxygen atoms are sharing. 2 oxygen atoms are sharing per single unit sharing. Then we will write SI and total oxygens. 2 oxygen atoms are sharing here and 2 oxygen atoms are completely contributed. That means we will take SiO3. And what are the charges here? Only 2 oxygens are carrying the charges. That's why we are taking of the SiO3 2 minus here. And whenever 3 types of unit cell, here 3 oxygen atoms are shared. 3 oxygen atoms are shared. 3 oxygen atoms are sharing. Then look at the formula for Si, and 3 oxygen atoms are sharing. But here only we have the complete unit is only 1 oxygen is completely there. Now look at 0.5, 0.5 plus 0.5 plus 0.5. That means here it is of 1 plus 1.5, that is equal to the 2.5. We can write it as Si oxygen 5 by 2 power minus 1 is there. Minus 1. So look at the formula here, Si2O5, and this one is the minus 2 here. Whenever you are taking for the N units, then this will be formula changes will be the Si2O5 minus of 2N, and here it is of the N. This is the double chain silicates here. Double chain silicates. In this case of the double chain silicates, we will get the 2 units. Whenever 2 oxygen atoms are sharing in the corners, at the same time, 3 oxygen atoms are sharing in the at the center here. So we are writing the general formula for the 2 oxygen atom sharing, and in this case 3 oxygen atoms are sharing here. Now look at in this case, here sharing of the oxygen atoms are more important here. Look at the formula, general formula will be this one. Okay, and now look at the difference here. Single chain silicates, 2 oxygen atoms per unit tetrahedron are shared to form a single chain here. Now the example is diposide, and double chain silicates are example for the asbestos here. 2 pyroxene chains are joined by the sharing of another oxygen atom to form a double chain. Okay, and here one more important formula for this cyclic silicates. Example is for the cyclic silicates, example is this is of the beryl. This is of the beryl. Example is beryl emerald. Examples are important for the examination point of view. Now look at here, look at the single chain silicates. Here 2 oxygen atoms are, these 2 oxygen atoms are sharing here. So that's why we are writing the SiO3 and the 2 minus here. Now here look at, in this case only 2 oxygen atoms are sharing. 2 oxygen atoms. Whenever you come this at this point, look at this point here, we are taking off this unit here at the center. We are taking off this unit. Then you will look at, in this case 2 oxygen atoms are sharing and this oxygen atom is also sharing here. Total oxygen atoms will be the 3. That's why we can say that this will be of the Si, and 1 oxygen atom is completely contributing, and sharing will be the sharing in between the 3 oxygen atoms. That means we can take it as 1 plus 1.5, which is equal to the 2.5. Then we will write SiO5 by 2, and this is the minus 1 here. So look at Si2O5, and here it is of the minus 2. Whenever you are writing for the N units, then the formula will be changes to the double chain formula Si2O5 N power minus 2N here. Now look at these amphifolds. Amphifolds are the double chain composed of the double chain SiO4 tetrahedra. So double chain silicates example is amphifolds. This is very important for the examination. Amphifolds are the double chain silicates linked at the verticals and the generally containing ions of the iron or the magnesium in the structures here. These are the amphiboles. Amphiboles. For the cyclic structures, emerald. Emerald are the beryl. And here it is of, in this case of the double chain silicates, we are having the example is amphiboles. Look at the amphibole structure. So look at, in this case, these are the two oxygen atoms are sharing. And at this point, this oxygen atom is also sharing. And these two oxygen atoms are also sharing. That means total 3 oxygen atoms are sharing. This is the example for the double chain silicates. Now look at sheet silicate or the layer silicates. When each tetrahedral unit shares the 3 oxygen atoms, a 2-dimensional infinite sheet silicate will be formed here. Sheet silicates. So in this case, total oxygen atoms contributing will be the 1, and 3 oxygen atoms are sharing between the tetrahedral units. That means 0.5, 0.5 plus 0.5, and it is formed in the sheet or the layers. Look at, this is of the sheet form or the layer structure. In this case of layer structure, the formula will be of the Si oxygen, and here it is of, we will write the 5/2 power -1 here. So we will write the formula is Si2O5, and here it is of the minus of 2n and n. This is the formula for the sheet silicates. Sheet silicates here. So contribution of oxygen atoms are, contribution of oxygen atoms is only, contribution of oxygen atoms will be 1, and sharing will be the 3 oxygen atoms. Next one is, look at the formula. The anion Si6O18 2- is present in the, look at, this is similar to that of Si2, and here it is of O3 n minus 2n here. So whenever you are writing the n equal to 3 units, then this formula changes to be the Si6O18, and here it is of the minus, one second, SiO3 minus. So the general formula for the cyclic silicates is of the SiO3, and here it is of n power -2n here. When you are taking the n value is equal to the 6, then that will be represented as the Si6, and the O18, here it is also -12. So this is the cyclic silicates general formula, and the example is beryl. Okay. Next one is, which one of the following has a Lewis specific strength? This is of the third year group elements. We will discuss at the third year group, right? Next one is, in this case of orthosilicates, we already know that orthosilicates are having of the general formula is, SiO4 4- units, right? SiO4 4-. Now coming to the pyrosilicates. In the case of the pyrosilicates, look at, we are taking of the 2 tetrahedral units, right? Si oxygen minus, and here it is of oxygen minus, and here 1 oxygen atom is shared between 2 SiO4- units here. Now what is the general formula here? Si2, and here count the oxygens, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. SiO7, and here it is of the -6. So this is the general formula for the pyrosilicates. And in the case of the cyclic silicates, this is the general formula. SiO3 and 2-. And coming to the chain silicates. In the case of the chain silicates, we will take 2 units, right? So look at here, we will take Si2O5, and otherwise we will take the 5 and the 10- here. This is also the correct here, chain silicates. Okay. Now in the case of the single chain silicates, this is of the double chain silicates. And for the chain silicates, this is the formula here. Next one, which one of the following anions is present in the chain structure of silicates? Chain structure. In the case of the chain structures, we have the formula is Si2O5 2-. This is the chain structure. Next one is, which one of the following anions is present in the chain structure of the silicates here? Chain structure of silicates. So in the case of the chain structure of silicates, Si2O5 2- n. Now coming to the next one, which of these there is not a monomer for the high molecular mass of the silicon polymer? In this case, look at, we are taking of the methyl tetrachlorosilane. This will undergo the hydrolysis, then that will give you the polymer here. But in this case, only one chlorosilane is there. So look at, in this case of Me3SiCl, which undergoes the further hydrolysis, then that will be converting into the Me3Si, MEOH, and here we are taking of the another unit Si, Me, Me, and on condensation, removal of the water molecules, that will give you the only 2 units of polymer here. So this is not a monomer to form the high molecular mass of the polymer here. High molecular mass of the polymer. So this is the NEET 2013 question. Next one is the basic structural unit of silicates. I already told you that this basic unit of structural unit is SiO4 4 minus here. SiO4 4 minus, and here look at the structure, oxygen minus, oxygen minus, oxygen minus, oxygen minus here. So the correct structure will be SiO4 4 minus here. This is of the NEET 2013 question. Next one is silicates having one monovalent corner oxygen atom in each tetrahedron unit is. In each tetrahedron. Silicates having one monovalent corner oxygen atom in each tetrahedron unit. That means this is possible only in the case of the sheet silicates. Okay. And in which of the following silicates 2 corners per tetrahedron are shared here? So look at here, I am giving you the some simple one. Pyrosilicates only 1 corner oxygen atom per the tetrahedron is shared. Okay. Next one is in the case of the cyclic, 2 corner oxygen atoms per tetrahedron shared. Double chain silicates, 1 unit shares 2 corners of oxygen atom, and other unit shares the 3 corners of oxygen atoms. In the case of the double chain silicates, single chain silicates, only 2 corner oxygen atoms are shared. 3D silicates, 4 corners of oxygen atoms. So I forgot to say about the 3D silicates, 3D sheet silicates. Look at, in the case of 3D sheet silicates, Si, oxygen, and here it is of oxygen, oxygen, and oxygen. Now this is linked to the another oxygen here, another silicon, another oxygen, oxygen, oxygen. That means in this case, total 4 oxygen atoms are shared here. In the case of 3D sheet silicates. Now coming to the sheet silicates, only 3 corners of oxygen atoms are shared here. These are the important points. These are the important points. From this only the examiner will ask you the questions for the NEET examination. So in the case of pyrosilicates, only 1 oxygen atom is sharing. Coming to the cyclic silicates, 2 oxygen atoms are sharing. Double chain silicates, 2 units are there. 1 unit contributing the 2 oxygen atoms, sharing of the 2 oxygen atoms, and the second unit contributing the 3 oxygen atoms, sharing of oxygen atoms. Coming to the single chain silicates, 2 corner oxygen atoms. 2 corner oxygen atoms. Coming to the 3D silicates, all the 4 oxygen atoms are shared. Coming to the sheet silicates, only the 3 oxygen atoms are sharing here. So look at here, the question is, in which of the following silicates only 2 corners per tetrahedron are shared here? 2 corners will be the single chain and the sheet silicates. Single chain and the sheet silicate here. So look at, in this case, of the cyclic silicates and the single chain silicates. Here single chain silicate is given, and next one is the cyclic silicate. Cyclic silicate will be 2 corner oxygen atoms. Okay. Now the correct answer is this one. Now look at next question is Si2O5n power 2n minus anion is obtained. In this case, look at, this will be of the SiO5 by 2, right? This is of the minus 1 here. Now in this case, we are writing the formula is Si2O5 n, and the here it is of minus 2n here. Now how can we get this one? This is obtained in the double chain silicates, right? In the case of the double chain silicates, two units are coming here. 1 unit sharing of the 2 oxygen atoms. In other unit, 3 oxygen atoms are sharing here. So look at 3 oxygen atoms of SiO4 minus tetrahedron are shared with the another SiO4 4 minus. This is of the center here. This is of the center. Look at the structure here. I will show you the structure here. In the case, Look at it. This is the double chain silicate amphibole structure. Look at in the case of the three, in between the center of the silicates, we are taking of the two silicate units. In this case, this oxygen atom is sharing, this oxygen atom is sharing, this oxygen atom is sharing here. That's why we are writing this one as Si2 here, two silicate units. And how many oxygen atoms are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right? 7 and 1 second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, look at here. Total 7 oxygen atoms are there, but these are present with the only half of unit. Only half of unit here. So that's why we are getting of the Si2O5. And what is the charges here in this case? The charges will be the -1 here. The charges will be the -1. So in the case of the double silicates, we will get the 3D representation. So look at. In this case of Si2O5 N2 minus 3 oxygen atoms of SiO4 4 minus tetrahedron are shared with the SiO4 4 minus tetrahedron. Okay, the correct answer is this one. Amphibole silicate structure has the X number of corners shared by the tetrahedron. The value of the X is the value of X. So in the case of the amphibole silicates, total 3 oxygen atoms are sharing here. That means 1 oxygen atom is complete and 3 oxygen atoms are sharing. That means we have to take the 0.5, 0.5 and the 0.5. Total will be of the 2.5 and we can take it as the 2 and 1/2 here. This is the right option here. Next one is the silicate anions in the mineral keonite is a chain structure, chain of the 3 SiO4 tetrahedra that share corners with the adjacent tetrahedra. The mineral also contains Ca plus 2 ions, Cu plus 2 ions, and the water molecules in the ratio of the 1:1, and ratio mineral is represented as. Here, look at these. Those are given as the 1:1:1 ratio. Then that the formula will be of the Ca2 and Cu2, Si3, O10, 2H2 here. So this is the formula for this structure. This is about the silicates here, and here I am giving you the some important summary of this session is. Look at the summary. In the case of orthosilicates, oxygen atoms sharing. Here, oxygen atoms sharing. Orthosilicates, this is the only 0 atoms are sharing. Now coming to the pyrosilicates. Only 1 oxygen atom is sharing here. Now coming to the cyclic silicates. In this case, 2 oxygen atoms are sharing. Now coming to the single chain. In this case of single chain, 2 oxygen atoms are sharing. Coming to the double chain, we have the 2 units, that is one is sharing of the 2 oxygen atoms and another one is the 3. Now coming to the next one is sheet silicates. Now coming to the sheet silicates, in this case of 3 oxygen atoms are sharing. Coming to the 3D silicates, total 4 oxygen atoms are sharing here. Total 4 oxygen atoms are sharing. And I already told you that in this case of orthosilicates, this is the formula of SiO4 4 minus here. In this case, Si2O7 minus 6. So in the same sense, you will write the formulas also. Okay. So these are important for the examination point of view here. See you in the next class with the important concept. Thank you. If you have not registered with the edX classes, visit the classes.edX.com to get the demo classes free. See you in the next class with another important concept.